What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Out of the Heroes, and today, well, we're gonna do something kind of odd because when I actually took a look and see what our resources are, we're starting to run a low on our kind of 4-color resources in order to buy more of these treasure train resources. So what we're gonna do, one that we haven't touched in a while, is forest. Sadly, though, we have one forest hero. That's Mystic Fairy Freya. We're gonna try running her with a fan. I mean, she's still pretty powerful. She's not like Destiny transitioned or 120, but if I take a look, we've got 35, 34, 29, 35, 35. So it's like we're really close on so many of these. I wonder if we can go a little bit further in this one. We also have G-Ster, but I don't think G-Ster is really going to help. We'll chuck G-Ster in just in case. And she now has her high core built up. We'll go with the snake for synergy. Let's see if we can make this happen at all. We're kind of built defensively, so if we need to go more offensive, we can, which I think maybe going for like an antlers cane or something might be the play. Or maybe we can go with 2 of the new artifact. We could go with like Rogan's and Olivia's too instead of these tanky boys, because now that we don't have Vesa, the tanky boys aren't as necessary, I feel like. Yeah, her survivability is plenty good. I think we're going to go with like an antlers cane on this hero to kind of ramp up her damage over time. And I think going for even like a different enable setup is probably going to be good too. So that was like an overwhelming victory right there. So let's go into this hero. Let's go with an antlers cane, I think. And let's build her for offense. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's also switch from armor to crit chance. And then crit damage is probably pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Precision's pretty good. I guess we go for like armor break or something. Or maybe just more skill damage. Skill damage might be pretty good on her. Let's give that a shot. Let's see if we can go further. 30 should be easy. I just don't know how far into the like middle 30s we're gonna get. I don't know. I'm guessing we'll probably get to say 33. I think 33 is doable. It still seems super tanky. Is there any crowd control here? Actually, I don't think there is there? Maybe I might be better off running like Purify for like attribute, or maybe dot. I mean, it does give her a good amount of stats from the first round of getting hit, but then they kind of disappear. She's not critting. That's not great. Okay, so we gotta figure something out here. You get like a crit attack stone. That'll be kind of cool. I'll even take a speed crit at this point. Not crit precision though. No, I said no. Don't give me that one again. I don't want freaking crit precision, game. What aren't you understanding? You heard the first part I said, not the second part. Oh my god, it's crit precision again. Crit HP, no. You know what I want, game. You know exactly what I want. You're just not giving it to me. There's 2 crit stones that I'll take. I'll take that one. I'll take that stone. So we're gonna get some higher crit chance here so that we can actually get some healing going. There we go. 67% is pretty good. We got pretty good crit damage overall. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the best we're gonna get on this. And honestly, the other thing I was thinking about running is just like a couple of you and a couple of you. See how that works out. I don't know if the Olivias are going to help. No, the Olivias don't even live. Probably because they don't have any gear, to be honest. I don't think like any of our supplementary heroes have like any type of healing or anything. My guess is they're probably giving us like a crit reduction as well, which would make sense. So if we could do an attribute reduction purify, I would probably be in a much better spot as well. It does seem to be working pretty good. It does seem to be working. Where is she? Where is she? She's over here. She's over here. Let's change this to attribute reduction purify. And let's just also go back to those tanky boys. Tanky boys in the back row. Let's go. All 4 of you. You give us some bonus stats in the early rounds. You can see all the stats just adding up super quick. I don't know if G-Ster's doing anything. I guess I can keep him in the back row to like alternate hits, and it might keep one of the pandas alive longer too. I feel like, oh man, the dots are huge here. So we're going like, I don't know, they must have a speed debuff too. Kind of manipulating when we go. End of round damage is just so significant here. Now, this is going to be bad because we're going to kill some targets. Oh, actually, we got the win. Yes. I was going to say, it could be really bad for us because, well, so it could be bad because we won't heal necessarily. But we'll see. So now we're to the next difficulty up. Now we're facing Fortress Heroes. We're not facing Abyss Heroes, which means we do have to go back to the Purify for crowd control. Does seem to be almost easier, right? Like, it does seem easier, right? Luckily, they only hit back row here. Full shields. I love it. She's giving shields to all her teammates. So, yeah, this seems pretty doable up till probably the boss wave. Let's see. Let's not waste too much time on these little waves. Let's see if we can do 31. So this, again, we might need to change to a different Purify because they can CC now. Holy cow, that's a lot of damage coming in. Maybe we can't do this one. Yeesh, that's a lot of damage coming in. Holy cow. They probably have precision buffs too. Means the chance of us like, ooh, that was a really nice round. Just gave everybody tons of shielding too. Actually, this might be fine. I think once she gets going and starts providing shields to her team, it actually ramps up pretty good. Got the boss down, which is the biggest enemy, and I think we have plenty of rounds to beat this. I don't think they can take us out. I think we're good. Looks pretty good here. It does suck that they do get rid of the dots, or at least some of the layers of dots, but yeah, G-Ster's actually doing a little bit of damage considering he's just got a flag. That's not too bad, and looks like we're gonna keep going. Let's see, 32 is probably doable as well. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it gets a little too difficult. I bet she got CC'd. And that's why getting the stun might be really bad. Or it's just a lot of damage coming in. Holy cow. I feel like we can do this. It must have been a CC, honestly, because we're just crushing it now. Does make me a little worried about the boss wave, though. One more battle. Can we get up to 32? Because again, these are just nice resources so we can make sure we get all our treasure train pieces. Ooh, it's just too much damage with an Antlers cane. So I'm thinking we go with something that's offensive and defensive here. And maybe try out the new one. The new artifact. Do that right there and see how it turns out. By one more attempt, this gives us some control immunity, it gives us some HP, it gives us some damage reduction, and then also gives us some other potential damage reduction and all damage dealt buffs. However, we can't actually see what she has. It takes 6 rounds for her to maximize the entire buff. Seems to be like a pretty good artifact, to be honest. Look how tanky it's making her. And you have to remember, you're going to get a lot of damage bonuses too. It basically gives you a better Augustus Magic Ball effect. Oof. Because, like, again, just in case you guys don't remember. So, triggers Prosperity 5 times, which is the one that gives you buffs. So you get 5 per round. You can have a max of 30 of each ingot. So I guess it might take longer than 6 rounds to get it, but increases your damage dealt and it gives you that A and B effect as well. So might be good. Question mark. Or block chance. It's pretty good block chance. Wonder if I should change this to something else. We go back now. Precision's a little, maybe armor break. Maybe that'll just give us a little extra damage. I'd love to see if we can beat 32. I think we can go even further, but honestly, this artifact, I don't use it that often yet, but If we have more than one of them on our team, that's a really good sign. Somehow we didn't crit right there at all, and I'm guessing this is a crit debuff. Oh lord, we need to get a little lucky here. Come on, we can get 32. Let's finish today out with a 32 clear. Oh, she got a dodge, which is good. Got a crit, good. We really need those crits. Really need the crit chances. It looks like going for speed at this point is a little useless now. But what we can also do is just re-roll this now and hope for crit. If we get crit attack, that would be pretty awesome. I mean, crit HP might not be that bad, to be honest. There we go. That's what I really wanted for her. Crit attack. There we go. That's what I like to see. So we're going to have excess crit damage, of course, but the fact that we get crit and we get attack percentage is pretty good. I guess maybe going for like crit HP would be the better in this scenario. But we really need a crit. That's like the biggest part. It's the only way we're going to keep ourselves going. Oh, and that's the other issue. If she gets CC'd, that's going to be a huge issue. We're going to get chain stun lock now. So one last change. We'll give it a couple more tries and see if we can get 32 done. Let's see if we get lucky. It's cool. I think this artifact is the good one to go with. We could try something else, though. We could try like the fan or something like that as well. I just wish there was some indicator on her to show us how many of each ingot we have. And the fact that they're going before us is very detrimental at this point. The only thing I can think is maybe running speed crit stone with an A and B, but I don't even think that's going to be enough. So surprisingly, she did pretty good though. I'll give her that. She's doing pretty good. It's just the fact that the boss has such a high chance to CC. One last attempt, just one more. We could run control immunity. That is a possibility, because then we have control immunity from an imprint, and then we also have it from the artifact. And that could play a pretty big role in this fight. And there's that stun, and then we just don't have enough time to get back. Okay, so let's do that one more thing. Let's change this guy over to control immunity. So that means she is running 65%. That's pretty good. Let's try to get one more good attempt where she doesn't get CC'd in the very first round. I feel like that's the most important part right here. There we go. She gets an active off, gets a pretty good heal off. She ends up solo pretty quickly. Did have a shield. We are dodging. Oh, okay, one more. Just one last one. One last one, I swear, and then we're done. She can do this. I have faith. Come on, girl. Thank God she crit. I was like, if she doesn't crit there, we're so screwed. If we had Vesta, this would be so easy, huh? It would be so simple. Shield is pretty good status while we continue to heal up. No. The second we get CC'd, we are dead. I wonder if it makes a difference if she's in the front row or the back row. Let's try swapping them up just a little bit. See if it makes any difference. I don't know if their attacks really work differently. It does mean she's healthier in the first round. And maybe she can provide some shields to those other pandas in the back row and keep them alive. Nope. Just chain CC'd ain't gonna help. Even with this artifact that is literally made for her, like the control immunity, it's not gonna be enough. But hey, we got pretty far. We got some more resources. We're now up to a grand total of 73. That's not too bad. And we got some more Cloud Island resources. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. We'll keep trying to push. See you guys next time.